Good morning. I know it's a holiday. A lot of people don't have to go to work today, but regardless of whether you're on the roads or not, you're probably hearing some rumbles of thunder outside. We have this area of intense thunderstorms pushing into northwest Georgia, pushing into the metro. And this is our live camera. I'm going to show you a couple different ones. This one from Northside Hospital, the rain coming down. We've been watching some gusty winds there. I'll show you another vantage point. This is Truist Park. This camera has been shaking in some of those intense wind gusts here over the last 15 minutes. And then here's another vantage point. This is in Midtown looking north from the Georgia Tech campus. You can see rain's off in the distance, but that camera shaking a little bit in those gusty winds that have been moving in. So it's this line of thunderstorms, which was initially very strong, but it's been showing some weakening trends here in parts of our metro area. So we don't have any current warnings in the metro. There's still heavy rainfall. There is still lightning. There are still power outages due to all of the gusty winds moving in. And those wind gusts, the peak wind gusts around 40 to as much as 50 miles per hour here in the metro. As I kind of zoom in, you can see that really heavy rain moving in towards Roswell and also in towards Gwinnett County as well. There is a severe thunderstorm warning just across the state line. This is one of our 11 alive counties. This is Cleburne County in Alabama until 6:30 local time, so 7:30 Central Time. This part of the storm will eventually move in towards Heard and Carroll counties as well. So we'll see if they end up extending that warning into parts of West Georgia. But you see the lightning count on there much higher, and I'll actually put a tracker on here for you so we can visualize how many lightning strikes we're getting within that warning box. It's about 400 lightning strikes in the last 15 minutes. But we're not seeing as much lightning here in the Atlanta area as those storms move in versus what I'm seeing back to our west in Alabama. So again, storms are moving in. We do have a warning right now in Cleburne County, Alabama, but we do not have any warnings here over the metro. Still, intense thunderstorm between kind of East Cobb and Roswell, right off of Georgia 400. You see the lightning counts going up there over kind of Wheeler High School over to Truist Park area. So that's an intense part of the thunderstorm. That's pushing to the south and east and could have some gusts to around 40 miles per hour. We did have gusts to 58 when those storms pushed into Cherokee County just a bit ago. The rain also arriving on the northern side of the Atlanta area. So that rain just now getting to the Buford Connector, over towards Chamblee, North Atlanta, Buckhead area. We also have the rain starting to come down there. And at times that rain will be heavy. You're going to notice those gusty winds out there. But again, there's no severe thunderstorm warnings at the moment for that part of town. We'll head up I-985 and 85 into Hall County. And you can see that rain. We still have some pockets of it coming down heavy as well through the heart of Hall County. And then that rain is just now getting to Commerce and Jefferson and Winder as well, and then towards Brazelton. So no warnings in the state of Georgia at the moment, but we do have intense thunderstorms still moving in. So this is what we're going to be tracking over the next several hours this morning. It's this line of thunderstorms pushing in. I think West Georgia has a little bit of chance of those turning strong to severe because we're noticing that they are stronger back in Alabama than what they are moving in towards eastern Georgia. So again, this storm structure looks a little bit better out there. Actually just in, okay, this is brand new. Severe thunderstorm watch. So Jesse, digital producer, if you can hear me, if we can get this, I'll get it up on the website as soon as I can, but it's a brand new severe thunderstorm watch. This is going to be for, hasn't even pulled up on this graphic yet, but I just saw it pop on my system, pop up. So let me try to get it up on here for you. So this is going to be for the metro area. We're going to put SPC counties. Here we go. All right, here's the new severe thunderstorm watch. So this just in, this is going to be for Cobb, Fulton, Gwinnett, DeKalb County, Clayton County, all these counties in orange. So if you have not seen storms moving through yet, you are in a severe thunderstorm watch. And this watch just issued by the Storm Prediction Center. I don't even have it in my weather system fully yet, so I don't know the expiration time. I'll get that for you here coming up in a minute. It's just hitting my system now. But this means the ingredients can come together for severe thunderstorms. So damaging winds, as we've been talking about, that main severe weather threat. Also the threat of some hail. So again, severe thunderstorm watch. This is for the Atlanta area. It does not include Paulding County, does not include up into Polk County. But if you're in Cobb, Heard County, Carroll County, out towards Douglas, Atlanta area, and Clayton County, Gwinnett, and then south and east of there. So all the areas south of I-20, we have this brand new severe thunderstorm watch. I'm in this chat room with the National Weather Service where they put a lot of these, watches and warnings. All that stuff gets dropped in there. But the Storm Prediction Center issued this watch and it hasn't even hit my chat room yet. So I'm trying to figure out the expiration time, but I don't have it quite yet. But that'll be in effect for several hours, probably until noon or so. Let me see if I have it on my other weather system, if I can query this. 2 p.m. Okay, so it's until 2 p.m. Severe thunderstorm watch until 2 p.m. I doubt we'll need it for quite that long, but you notice how there are thunderstorms back to our west in Alabama, and those are the ones that have the severe thunderstorm warnings on them right now. That's kind of where the stronger storms are at the moment, and they're going to move into this area within the severe thunderstorm watch box, and that's where they could still turn strong or severe. So the storms that are moving through kind of the 85 and 985 corridor, they're not as strong as they were when they were up in, say, Blue Ridge and Dahlonega area. But it's this next batch of thunderstorms that's over Alabama. Those are going to be pushing in, and those could become strong or severe. So again, this is until 2 p.m. this afternoon, brand new severe thunderstorm watch. Now, let's talk about the timing of all of this, okay? Because if you're in Atlanta, you are starting to see those dark clouds moving in. You're starting to see the rain moving in. Let's give you a visualization of the timing and how this is going to play out. So we have thunderstorms moving through this morning. Okay, some of them could become strong or severe. As we get into the mid-afternoon, we're actually going to catch some breaks. In fact, I think by noon, a lot of us are dry. But then additional isolated showers and storms could develop later on today, and those are what could become strong or severe again. So we're going to have these showers and storms pushing through this morning. The greatest severe weather threat for us is going to be damaging wind gusts. We could see some hail and a very low chance of a tornado. So that's another aspect that we will be tracking here over the next several hours this morning. Here's the forecast track. This is showing those storms pressing further south. I know this particular model run is a little bit earlier than what the radar actually looks like. So our radar is running about 30 to 45 minutes behind this, okay? So as we get closer to 8, 9 o'clock, Peachtree City, Covington, you'll see those showers and storms pushing through. And then this afternoon, a couple little breaks, but our models are showing some redevelopment early this evening with some additional showers and thunderstorms possible. That's what this snapshot of this one particular weather model shows, is that thunderstorms might redevelop if we see some breaks in those clouds and some sunshine coming out. And just got a damage report. If we see some sunshine coming out, so that could allow for a few more thunderstorms to develop, and some of those could become strong or severe. So again, we have the severe thunderstorm watch until 2 o'clock this afternoon. This is for south and east of the Atlanta area. And this is until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Sorry, I'm multitasking a little bit. All right, we're going to save that. We do have a little hit on the Today Show coming up in a bit. So let me recap again what we're seeing on radar, and then we will go into the timeline again. Okay, so rain is coming down across many areas in North Georgia. You can see this is our camera in Midtown. The rain's starting to fall there. And on radar, that big yellow box, that is our brand new severe thunderstorm watch, which runs until 2 o'clock today. So that is going to be for, let me put up those counties on the map again. This is Gwinnett, Fulton, DeKalb County, Clayton County, Cobb County, Douglas County, then points south of that. So this will also include Athens and Clark and Oconee counties as well. So thunderstorms are pushing in. We have this, if I can get my pointer up here so you guys can see better. We've got this line of thunderstorms in our area, and then more storms in this eastern Alabama region. And those storms could become strong or severe as they push into parts of West Georgia. All right, we're going to have to pause here for a second. We've got to cut in on the Today Show. That's coming up here in a second. So we're going to pause for that, and I'll keep talking. You guys will be able to hear me. And we'll come back to the weather stream here in just a minute afterwards. So we're waiting on the Today Show. They are wrapping up, about to toss to a weather hit. Well, they're on. Thunderstorm Watch. This is for parts of the Atlanta metro and south until 2 o'clock this afternoon. And I'm watching a brand new severe thunderstorm warning on top of that. This is in West Georgia. It does include Cobb County. It also includes Paulding County, Polk, Carroll County as well. Damaging winds possible. We are live on 11 Alive Plus tracking this storm. See you there. And this is moving in towards Bremen, and this is going to be moving east at about 40 miles per hour. So this storm has the potential for, we're also hearing, we just got a new damage report in. Lightning has struck a house in Cedartown. Multiple trees are down on Lake Creek Road and also on Smith Street in Rockmart. So that is from that severe warned storm. So now we know it's produced not just lightning damage, but trees down from the wind damage. So that warning is going to be for 60-mile-per-hour winds. As I was talking about earlier, the hail threats have come down a little bit, but they're still saying there could be some hail about maybe nickel size at most. But that storm right now, we'll kind of zoom in on the map so you can see it's moving in towards Buckhannon, Tallapoosa as well. So it's right on US Highway 27 that travels between Buckhannon and Bremen area. And then as you travel north there up into Cedartown, that's where we have the lightning strike on the house. That's where we have the trees down as well in parts of Polk County. So that's the strong part of the storm. It's moving to the southeast, and they've issued this new yellow box on the map. That is our new severe thunderstorm warning. That's going to run on, it's moving east at about 30 to 40 miles per hour. It's going to run until 8 o'clock this morning. Let me put a tracker on this for you so you can see, kind of visualize. I know it's storming already right now in Dallas, but the strong part of that storm, the strongest part of that storm, is just east of Cedartown. So I'll move this out of the way so you can see the timeline. Dallas by 7:43, Villa Rica 7:54, Powder Springs there in West Cobb 8:08, Douglasville by 8:16, Smyrna by 8:25. I'm kind of giving it a southeast track because it's the whole line of storms is pressing south, but the storm cells themselves are moving to the east. So again, this is for 60-mile-per-hour damaging winds possible, and you're not in the warning in Atlanta, but that a storm eventually, if it holds together, could move in towards parts of the Atlanta area. So again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning. It does include Cobb County. It includes, it's West Cobb County, Paulding County, Carroll County, Haralson County, Heard County as well. And that'll run until 8 o'clock this morning. We've got that timer on there. And then the newest information that just came out is we got that new severe thunderstorm watch until 2 o'clock this afternoon. There are also more severe storms, very electric thunderstorms back in eastern Alabama. Those run from Talladega all the way up into Cleburne County. These all have severe thunderstorm warnings on them. I would expect that some of those warnings, if these storms hold together, will get extended as well. So I know you're not in a warning right now south of Carrollton, but that could be coming at some point if these storms hold together. So again, brand new severe thunderstorm watch for our area. And this is going to run until 2 p.m. this afternoon. Heavy rain starting to come down in Atlanta. I'll show you our live camera at Georgia Tech. And that live camera at Georgia Tech, well, that's our Midtown camera. That's our Truist Park. Here's our camera at Northside Hospital. And then here's our camera at Georgia Tech showing that heavy rain coming down. So again, let me just recap, because we got to pop off here to hop on and do another Cut It on TV. This is the new severe thunderstorm watch. This is until 2 o'clock today, counties in orange. If you're in these areas, as the storms come in, some of the storms could become strong or severe. So you need to make sure, if you have outdoor plans, again, move them inside and keep your phone near you. Turn on those wireless emergency alerts, turn on your 11 Alive app. That's going to help you get notified if you become under a severe thunderstorm warning. So again, these storms are moving in. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning that does include western Cobb County, Paulding County, Cedartown, all the way down to northern Carroll County. Okay, that runs until 8 o'clock this morning. So again, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to hop on 11 Alive here in just a minute, so turn on your TV. And as we get new warnings, we'll hop back on 11 Alive Plus to talk more about the storms moving through. We got a timeline of what to expect the rest of the day on the 11 Alive app as well.